Hello and welcome to today's Web News, where we'll be taking a look at some of the stories making the online headlines. Coming up on today's show, Cartoonists campaign for the release of a jailed Tunisian. NGOs alarmed by the humanitarian situation in South Sudan. And a video of a Frenchman's 7-month trip around the world. Artists from a number of countries have come together to launch the 100 Drawings for Jabeur online campaign in support of Jabeur Mejri, a Tunisian man sentenced to 7.5 years in prison in 2012 for sharing cartoons of the Prophet Muhammad on Facebook. Dozens of artists have drawn pictures depicting the issues behind his imprisonment and calling for his immediate release. Web users are encouraged to share the pictures on social networks. The president, Monsef Marzouki, features rather prominently, as the artists feel he should have pardoned Jabeur Mejri. The campaign comes ahead of the promulgation of the new constitution on February the 7th, which will be attended by a number of foreign officials. But as the instigators of the online campaign say, this founding text is supposed to guarantee freedom of expression. So keeping Jabeur Mejri in jail as a prisoner of conscience is quite simply unacceptable. And this isn't the only online initiative in support of Jabeur Mejri. Several NGOs, including Amnesty International, are regularly campaigning for his freedom. Strong mobilisation, but the Tunisian authorities have yet to revoke the ruling. The Red Cross has reported that the humanitarian situation in South Sudan has deteriorated further and is trying to draw attention to the plight of the hundreds of thousands of residents affected by the crisis, which began around 2 months ago. The UN estimates some 860,000 people have been displaced by fighting between government troops and rebels, and many are sorely lacking drinking water. Humanitarian organisations are doing what they can to help. A statement on the Oxfam website says it has helped 110,000 people in South Sudan by giving them access to clean water. The NGO has set up a water treatment system in the Awariel settlement, for example, which provides refugees there with close to 230,000 litres of clean drinking water per day. Many organisations have launched online fundraising appeals to help finance their work on the ground. As the United Nations Refugee Agency, the UNHCR, points out, $20 will provide 2 families with jerry cans to transport clean water, while $70 pays for separate kitchen sets for 4 families to enable them to cook for themselves. NGOs in South Sudan say the lack of medical supplies and access to treatment is also a major problem. Some organisations have been trying to tackle the outbreak of measles and polio. UNICEF, for example, sent over 2 planes carrying 70 tonnes of supplies in order to vaccinate some of the estimated 300,000 children displaced by the conflict. Facebook was launched in the US on February the 4th, 2004, and in honour of the social network's 10th birthday, the site Clubic has produced this infographic looking at its phenomenal success. We learn that Facebook now has over 1,200,000 users across the globe, compared to just 1 million in 2004. We're also told that the average revenue generated by one Facebook employee is $1,200,000, a massive sum, which means Facebook's overall global turnover stands at close to $8 billion. Web users from Burundi have been posting under the My Burundian Dream hashtag, sharing their hopes and expectations for the future as the country celebrates the 23rd anniversary of the Charter of National Unity. The web movement was started by the team at This Burundian Life blog and soon caught the attention of countless citizens who want their country to be prosperous, for example, or to have a successful education system, or to never hear the words "Where is Burundi?" ever again. Everyday objects, a few pen strokes, and an abundance of imagination. This is all Brazilian artist Victor Nunes needs to bring all manner of characters and animals to life. His project is called Faces and shows how very basic items like matches or lettuce leaves can feed one's creativity. And you can check out the entire collection on the artist's Facebook page. 7-month trip around the world summed up in 4 minutes. This video was posted online by French Globetrotter Thibaut Schweppes, and you can watch it in its entirety on YouTube.
A new day is coming. Ooh, people are changing. Ain't it beautiful? Ooh, crystal blue persuasion. Better get ready. Gonna see the light. Love is the answer. Ooh, and that's all.